back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2 E's No Y. You heard me, 2 E's No Y. And in this video, we are going to be reacting for the very first time to Tom Macdonald, Brainwashed. I'm a fan of Tom Macdonald. I'm a fan of Nova Rockefeller's filming talent. Recently, now a fan of her musical talent. So I'm always going to react. So if you're ready for me to react to Brainwash for the very first time, then let me know. But first, you know I got to play my intro. Crazy old eyeglass issue, not eyeglass, but something in my eye messing with me. Anyways, before we get started, please do me a favor, like and comment on all the content, preferably as soon as it comes out. That helps YouTube keep my videos higher in that algorithm for longer, and I'll appreciate you for it. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so I take that POV into all the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do reviews, unboxings, and interviews. So hit the subscribe button, stick around, make a friend in the comment, find out we're a good, uplifting gang, a community worth hanging out with. Don't believe me? Go check them out in the comments. All right, without further ado, let's go check Brainwashed. Now, before we get started, I think there's a lot of brainwashing going on. I also understand there's suppression when you try to talk about who's doing the brainwashing. So hopefully he don't hit my nerve where I get to crazy and I start talking in code.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity gossip, popular neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only...
I haven't reacted yet. Yeah, he's got another one on that topic too. Golly, he be hitting them.
We dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns.
He hasn't even rhymed. And I'm already in.
Only mass that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth.
When you're on a media platform, it is not wise for one to speak on the media. Don't you think? I think so. Very much so. So much so that once again, it's me biting my tongue, man. It's messed up. It's messed up. Because like when I was younger, but I mean, it's not even just in TV, but I love that it's using the old school TVs and the old school tactic. Because literally, that's how they used to do it. They're like, yo, we have the TVs. We can control what goes out on the news. You know what I mean? Because we're the people in power of information or whatnot. Usually high up in the nation or whatnot like that. So this is how they like steered the opinions of a lot many times.
Like, big pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world. The only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants...
That's complete truth. The brainwashing will tell you that the little smallest percent of the extremes on the outsides are the majority of people. No. The majority of people all kind of agree in here. Let's say this is the whole pie. Everyone between my thumbs probably agrees. And then you have this small percentage over here who are extreme on this end of the spectrum, and these people who are extreme on this. But usually people fall somewhere in the middle. But the outlets that can brainwash you, not saying who they are. Especially back in the day, like this, on those things, them old antique dinosaurs behind him, making a great set, I might add. What was told on that would normally steer you to believe that. Ugh.
It's everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us because we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe. Cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life. Cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us because we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody
Shutting them off.
pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Go ahead, Nova. Making whole music videos that get 19 million views in like a small studio space. Buying some old TVs and letting them play the fuzz that go perfectly with the song topic, and then just properly light it. Like even the one where he's leaning up against the TV is, and then at the end have him shutting them off, which speaks volumes for like literally what needs to happen. It's ridiculous how much it needs to happen, or to realize that there's agendas being pushed through the news, right? And you're going to have, you know, they always pit us together. Specifically, I'm going to speak for us over here in the States. We have a voting system where it's kind of like you go, like it's a two-party thing. So it's like, I mean, they have other parties, but the more parties are never going to like unite enough to be able to take down this one or this one. So they have us rooting for the worst of two evils all the time, right? And just because, just remember, you know, like some company that has a certain set of values pays a certain amount of advertising dollars to a news station, and that news station tends to end up leaning one way or the other. There's many out there. One that leans this way, one that leans the other. There are very few of them that are like, right, this, just giving you the news. And so those ones that are like this or like this, they're here to rile you up, to confirm your bias already, and and to keep you in consistent, you know, programmed state. And it took me, I mean, I'm well a grown man when I realized I've been like basing my views off of the news for so long, not realizing like, use a little common sense, Joey. They trying to make you feel away. So then when social media started popping up and I started falling for some of them tricks, and they say this is the whole picture. One day they give you this much of the picture. Let everybody fight over it. Let it divide everybody. And then the next day the whole picture comes out. Took me one time for that to happen, for me to go, oh, they're playing a whole new game. It's not the same type of game. They ain't gonna brainwash me no more. They're not gonna program me to think things. I'm going to look at stuff, and then I'm looking at stuff in my past that when I was growing up, that made certain people look so bad and wrong, and like, nuclear and toxic. You're like, oh no, that person's a crazy person, right? And the news would spin that like that. And now I grow up and I listen to what they're saying. I go, hey, they not that far off. Why did the news make me feel like it was this way? So kudos to Tom for always talking about this sort of stuff, man. And I mean, like I always say this for him, it's got to be tough in a white man's shell, because it is designed right now to where they don't allow them to speak. It's crazy. Like they don't have an opinion on it. Like they're the root of all history's problems or something like that. Everybody's got a screwed up history. Every country's got a bad past. Ours, horrible. It was horrible. But don't let them people brainwash you and think that we're not all the same. Underneath this outer layer you cut, it is the same underneath. And most people who are the same underneath, no matter what the outside is, want a safe environment to raise a family and live their life and enjoy it in peace. Literally, that's the same thing everybody wants. But for some reason, we got to fight about how that's. I'm going to get off the soapbox. Thank you, Tom, for always bringing up these things. Hangover gang, I appreciate you. I'm going to catch y'all on the next reaction. Peace.